Hello everyone, welcome to Michael's vlog. I do not know if this video is even working correctly because I'm still in the condominium and the internet here is not exactly that fast. So if anyone is watching right now, let me know if you can even hear me because I am using the webcam on my laptop, so I can't promise you that the audio quality is going to be that great, and I can't promise you that the video quality is going to be that great. Now, this is, my first time in a very long time doing a live stream, so I'm a little nervous. I don't like really being on these, but sometimes in life you gotta, do things that you're not comfortable with. So this live stream is going to be talking about, Donovan Foods, which is, my first attempt at, trying to do a business here in the Philippines. And one of the things that really motivated me to do this is I noticed that I'm like probably the few percent out of all my friends here who are foreigners that aren't doing the business here. Like I would say probably 95% of the foreigners that I know here that I'm cool with, they all got a business here. And so for me, I was like, man, I need to try this out because everybody else is doing it. I mean, I got a business in America, of course, and that's one of the ways that I generate income. But here in the Philippines, I ain't really got nothing nothing going on here. So if America, had something bad happen, then that would be very bad for me because everything is tied into America for me still. So even though I don't, stay in America right now, I'm still heavily impacted by whatever happens in the economy in America. But let's talk a bit about Donovan Foods. I don't want to make this, me talking about, America and the Philippines. Like, I need to keep my focus here. So for Donovan Foods, the primary focus of Donovan Foods is to, provide a safe food for families. I've eaten at a lot of different restaurants here in the Philippines, and you guys know that if you watch my vlog. And I actually haven't even uploaded probably even 50% of the restaurants that I've eaten at. I've eaten at a lot of different places, but I don't always, record videos of me eating at those places because, a lot of times I'm spending time with my family when we go out to eat. So I try not to record too much so that, I keep them happy. And so I don't do that. I don't really do that too often. But from eating at all these different high end restaurants, I mean, I've eaten at some of the highest end restaurants in the Philippines, and a lot of them are still using, chemicals and additives and GMOs in your food. And you don't realize you're paying all this money like you're eating organic, but the reality is they're not giving you the best foods for your body. A lot of times you're getting toxic chemicals that are going into your body. And I know I'm still eating at these places, but at the end of the day, we gotta think about our families and what are we doing? I'm not saying I'm not gonna still eat at some of these places, but at the same time, I want to create something that if you have a snack, a cookie, or a candy bar, whatever it may be, you should be able to eat it comfortably and know that there's no GMOs in it. And some people don't even know the tricks that these marketing companies play on you. For example, they could say natural flavoring, and that's one of the tricks that they use to hide a lot of bad things in your food. Natural flavoring is not a real thing. So when you put the term natural flavoring, the question you need to be asking is, well, what is that natural flavoring made up of? And they don't reveal that to you because they don't want you to know what they're using in your food. So that's one of the ways that they can hide it. But for Donovan Foods, the first thing I'm starting off with is organic chocolate chip cookies. And for those organic chocolate chip cookies, it's not going to have all those bad things in it. It's going to be a very simple cookie, but at the same time, it has to taste good. It has to be a balance. It has to be healthy, but not so healthy that it tastes like you eating some food out of a trash can. Because I've eaten at some of the restaurants that are truly, natural and organic. There ain't no issues with it, but sometimes the food tastes pretty horrible. It's like, man, I know it's healthy for me, but I don't want to feel like I'm gonna throw up while I'm eating the food either. Like I've eaten at some of the, oh my gosh, I didn't do a video on it because I didn't want to be rude, but that was some of the worst healthy food I ever ate in my life. There was zero flavor to it. Like, oh my gosh, man, that's some of the worst food I ate in my life. And I promised myself I'd never eat there again. That's how bad it was. and I've had a drink before, and I plan on making some drinks for Donovan Foods too. But I had a hell drink, man. They put so much cucumber in that drink. It was like I wasn't even drinking the drink. It was like I was just chewing through chunks of cucumber. So we gotta be realistic and make sure things taste good. I mean, I don't know how some of these restaurants be selling that stuff, and they still be selling out of it. I'm like, man, I don't know how y'all drinking it. I don't know how y'all drinking it, but they still drinking it, even though it tastes like I don't know what. But anyway, my focus is on I want it to taste decent. And I'm black. I like flavor in the black culture. In America, we like flavor in our food. We don't want no bland, tasteless, food. We want food that got flavor to it. But it ain't got to taste amazing. It just needs to taste decent. Because I understand it's a health food. It's not going to taste necessarily as amazing as the unhealthy food. But it does need to have a balance. So with Donovan Foods, if you want to check it out, you can go on Facebook and type in Donovan Foods. There's really not much going on the page right now because it's something that I'm just now launching. It's something that I've been working on for a long time, but I never did launch it. I kept procrastinating, but I finally decided that, now is the time to try it out. And if you want to order something from Donovan Foods, which the only thing you can order right now is organic chocolate chip cookies. And it's really ironic. Like when you look in the marketplace, I'm like the only one selling organic chocolate chip cookies in Davao City. Like literally, there's like no one else. So that would make me believe that there's no one in Davao City selling organic chocolate chip cookies. But I don't know if that's true. But the reality is, a lot of these companies are loading up your cookies with all these chemicals, and you're paying a lot of money. There's a just yesterday I talked to a Filipino, 100 pesos per cookie, 100 pesos per cookie, and it's not even organic. So why would you pay all that money and it's loaded with chemicals? And that was my thing. Like even for myself personally, like sometimes I'm paying all this money for snack foods, and it's I know it's got like full of toxins in it, and it didn't make sense to me. So that's why I think Donovan Foods will fill that particular area that, okay, hey, we're gonna make something that tastes good. And yeah, it's gonna cost a bit more, but at least you know that you're not destroying your body, you're not destroying your family's body. I've got some drink ideas that I'm gonna bring out pretty soon. It's like a herbal drink and it tastes decent. It's not like horrible. I got some other things too. I won't mention them all in this video, but I at least wanted to talk about Donovan Foods, from a very basic level and share with you guys what I'm trying to do. Now, if you're interested in ordering organic, and that's what you do. I mean, I'm a big organic person myself, even though I know it's not perfect. It doesn't mean that all the ingredients have to be organic in our foods. As long as I see that there's no chemicals and GMOs in it, when I look through the packaging, then of course we can use those ingredients in our food. But if I know that it's toxic, like canola oil, most people don't know that that's toxic and that it's GMO, even though the marketing companies are promoting it as not GMO. If you look up canola oil, you'll find out that it's derived from Canada. Canola oil was created in Canada. It's a man-made thing. And when you start digging into what canola oil is and how destructive it is, you want to think real hard about consuming canola oil. That's one of the worst things that you can put in your body. But they selling it here like it's healthy. And it's very sad that people are being deceived to believe that canola oil is healthy for you. And you got to wake up and smell the coffee for what it is. So, but if you want to order from Donovan Foods, all you got to do is go on Facebook and let me know that you want to order the organic chocolate chip cookies, because that's the only thing I'm selling right now. I don't want to sell anything else until I figure out the pricings for everything, because the pricing got to be set right for me to, do the business. But you can order that on Facebook. If you go to Donovan Foods and you go on the page, you leave me a comment. You could leave a comment in this video as well and let me know, hey, I want to order that. Or if you got some ideas, you like, man, I've been eating this particular snack, and I know it's loaded with chemicals, and I'm tired of eating it, with all the chemicals. Can you make me a version of that snack that's organic or doesn't have the chemicals or GMOs in it? Then I'm open to that too. I want to make sure that this business is focused on, the customer, because the customer is what really matters at the end of the day. I want to make sure you guys are happy, and if you're interested in that and whatever product it is that you want me to create, let me know. And if I can't make it, maybe I need to hire someone who can make it and then sell it and help sell it under Donovan Foods. And if that has to be done, that's fine too. We can do that as well. If there's a particular drink or food, let me know, and we'll try to make it happen for you. In order to get the delivery, though, the delivery service that I plan on starting with to deliver it to your place. If you don't want to do a meetup, which is fine with me, I don't really like doing a meetup. I prefer if it's just delivered to you because I don't have time to be trying to meet up with a million different people to get things to you. If we use a delivery service, at least in the central business district area for Davao, I think it'll cost about 100 pesos for that. And if you further out outside of the central business district area in Davao, I think it'll cost 200 pesos. So 100 pesos is like $2. If you further out, it's like $4 for the delivery. So that's the basic delivery for at least the first delivery service company I'm using. Those numbers could change because I'm not going to necessarily go with the cheapest company. I want to go with the company that is reliable and is going to get you the things that you need delivered in a timely manner, or at least stay in contact with you to let you know, where they're at in that process, because we don't want to go with the cheapest thing because cheapest doesn't mean the best. It's just like with the food. You can have the cheapest food, but there's side effects of having the cheapest food going into your body, and you got to weigh the risks of what you want to take with that. And with Donovan Foods, we're not trying to go with the cheapest. We're trying to go with best quality, best value for money type of deal. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I don't really be doing this type of stuff. I'm using this old webcam. The computer is new, but this webcam looked like I'm making a video from like 1995 or something. I don't even think they had the webcams out at that time. We'll say like, the early 2000s webcam. I think this webcam is like 720p. I just feel bad that I'm having to make the live stream from this rather than from my phone. But YouTube got some weird rules where you can't live stream from your phone unless you got, I think, 1,000 views or a certain amount of watch time. But I don't got time to wait for that. So if you guys like live streams, let me know. We could do a live stream where I'm just talking and you guys can in real time be, chatting with me. Let me know what you guys want to see come to this channel, because at the end of the day, I do want to know what you guys want to see. I know one guy, he was like, hey, I want to see more stuff going on with the Philippines. And so, yeah, I'll bring some more things here going on with the Philippines. No problem with that. But, health and food is a big portion of my life. Even before this Donovan food thing, it's always been a big portion of my life because I've always eaten horrible foods growing up. And even to this day, I'm working on my health. I'm learning. I'm going to be bringing a series of videos to you guys where I talk about the secrets of great health. And it's about me trying to go on a journey to learn what the secrets of great health is, rather than depending on this corporations to, wait for them to spend millions of dollars to do research, which is funded by them in a lot of cases, rather than some third party that doesn't have any special interests. You get what I'm saying? Like, these multi-million and multi-billion dollar researches, they're funded by people that have certain motives. I'd rather go out and test it myself and see what the impacts are on my health, rather than waiting on some company to do it. When you're sick or you're not feeling well, if you got the flu or a cold, you're not waiting on somebody to do some research to find out what's the best method to get your flu or cold gone, right? You trying to solve that problem right then and there. And so for me, I want to know what is the best things that I can do to improve my health. And in order to do that, I have to take chances and risks in order to do that. If they tell me, well, you shouldn't eat this, well, let me eat it and see what happens. Or you should eat that. Well, let me eat that and see what happens. So you got to have, real world experience to learn and grow. And I learned that when you consume, for example, a smoothie even, you want to consume smoothies in moderation. You don't want to be drinking a smoothie necessarily every day, at least in my opinion. And if you do consume it, you want to do it, slowly, because you throw like 4 bananas, 2 watermelons, and 5 mangoes in a blender, and you drink that whole thing, and you just swallow it down in 2 or 3 minutes. How does your body have time to digest that? And I had to learn the hard way. Now, there are times when I would do that, but only in an emergency. If you got a flu or you're super sick, then in that case, then yeah, put that down. But don't make that like everyday, regular basis type of thing, because in my opinion, it's not good for your body. I think that you need to absorb the food slowly and allow your body to have time to digest it, to let it go through the normal process that your body would go through. Don't overwork your system, by consuming foods in certain ways. And also, not having it so cold could also be beneficial as well. Having it, and I know most people want to have a smoothie cold, but you probably don't want to have it too cold. It's the main thing that I'm going to bring away from this. But anyway, I don't know what else I'm going to talk about on this live stream. If you guys like live streams better than me, making videos and then posting them afterward, let me know. Because I want to try new things on this channel. And even though I don't like being on this live stream, in order for me to grow this YouTube channel, I've got to be willing to try different things. And I do appreciate everyone who has subscribed. I mean, I think we're at like 236 subscribers. I wish I could do a live stream outside, but they won't let me live stream from my cell phone. So I'm kind of stuck with live streaming from my laptop, and it looked like a million ants is marching on my face because there's so much noise in this video that it's just ridiculous. But yeah, I can't live stream from my phone. So you guys got to help me get these subscriber counts up and these views up so I can do more live streams for y'all. I see someone just chimed in. Hey, what's up, man? I see you over there, man. I'm happy there's no earthquakes. I'm talking to one of the guys. I'm just letting him know, man. I'm just happy we having a break from these earthquakes. And thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I was just saying in my live stream, man, that, there's something that, I'm not necessarily comfortable with doing all the time. But if you guys want to see, more live streams, let me know. And, I'll try to bring them to the channel. But earlier in the video, I also was talking about, I got a new business that I'm working on called Donovan Foods, which is going to be organic stuff to the best of my ability. Not everything's going to be organic, but we're going to try to keep them toxic chemicals out of our bodies and, do that. But I'm kind of tired and I got to get going because I got to go get my son from school. So I got to wrap this video up. But I appreciate everyone who watched the live stream, who was hopefully awake, because I know we on 2 different time zones. And I know everybody got things that they got going on. But I'm going to wrap this up. You guys have a great day or night or morning or wherever you at. Enjoy your time. And I hope to see more people coming back to Michael's vlog. And if you guys want to see me get outside, I can't do live stream. But if you want to see me outside doing different things, like I played basketball at the condominium. If you want to see some footage of that, you want to see me get crossed over, you want to see, maybe you see my shot get blocked, or maybe I'm blocking somebody else's shot. I'll bring that to y'all because we play basketball, almost every day, and I'm down to like my last week before I get up out of here. So y'all might not see that, but if y'all want to see some Filipinos and some foreigners playing basketball, some in sandals, even though they're not supposed to be in sandals on the court, some barefooted. We playing back, but we on a real court now. It ain't no like we on dirt patches and rocks now. But yeah, I could do that video. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I'm gonna try to bring some basketball footage to y'all. I think y'all might enjoy that. But yeah, man. Oh, he said he gonna play me in basketball. Oh man, I don't know how good you is. You might beat me. I hope you not like a super basketball superstar, man. I'm still working on my moves, but I ain't scared though. We could definitely make that happen if you come over here to SM Ecoland. No, I'm sorry. If you come over here to One Oasis Ecoland, I'm here. I'll be here probably another 4 or 5 days at most at One Oasis. So if you do come and play, and I'm talking to the guy that's leaving me messages in the on the side of my screen. I'm new to this, so But yeah, if you want to, it sounds good. Okay, awesome, man. Yeah, if you come over here, we can definitely play. There's a few other foreigners who well, I should say a lot of foreigners who play basketball, so we can have a lot of fun and get and tire ourselves out playing full court. The time I would say usually it's right after 3 p.m. where everybody starts showing up. It's probably 3 to 4 p.m. somewhere in that range. That's usually when people start slowly showing up to the basketball court. Usually, definitely by 4 p.m. You got more and more people on the court, but it just depends. Not every day, but either way, I mean, I'm out there every day. I'm only gonna be here for 4 or 5 more days, so I'm gonna enjoy my leisure time on that basketball court, having me some fun. So if you out there 3 p.m. and up, 99% chance you're gonna see me. If you don't see me exactly at 9 p.m., I'm sorry, if you don't see me exactly at 3 p.m., usually by 4 p.m. I'm definitely out there. I do got a few things I gotta do today, but I should make it out there even today, 3 to 4 p.m. But we'll have to see. But anyway, you'll definitely see me out there at some point because I'm out there almost every day. So I do look forward to seeing you out there, big dog. And hopefully you don't go big dog mode on me on the basketball court and embarrass me. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap this up. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream now so I can go get my son because I'm running a little bit behind schedule and I gotta get him from school. So y'all have a good one.